Hi, some of you have been asking about my bottle hunting technique. So I'm going to put some things here in this video. I'm not going to tell you exactly where I am just because I don't want people to be like, I don't know, like you shouldn't be there or whatever. I think I'm fine here. No one's bothered me. I've been here many times and I've looked it up. It doesn't seem like any individual actually owns this property. It seems to just be like a junk area in the city. So hopefully that's not a concern. But yeah, so, is there any way to flip this camera once it's going? All right, so back in the day, people used to just dump their garbage along the river. So as you can see, I'm along the river here. And so when I'm looking for a place to explore, I look to find like pieces of glass, old pieces of glass that may be sticking out. So, for example, there's a piece of glass, there's another piece of glass. So they've kind of eroded out of this bank, and sometimes I can find some full things actually sticking out, but that's how I know where to dig. You can see I excavated up there, pulled out some stuff. And then here's another big spot where I've been kind of excavating. It's hard to get to, and you can't really see in this lighting, but this whole layer is just trash. It's like completely rusted through tin cans, broken glass, and then occasionally full bottles. Here are some junk / broken bottles that I've already pulled out here that none of which I'll probably hold on to, because what I'm looking for is embossing like this. Like this would have been a great one. It's a Borden's milk. I don't have this jar full, or this bottle full, so this would have been cool to have, but it's broken. Some people might cut the top off and make a drinking glass out of this. So I may take this one in particular just because the embossing's so cool. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it here with the other blank ones, AKA slick. It's a lot of pepper sauce or ketchup bottles. But this dump's kind of cool because you can still see the remains of some of the labels on these. And then the coolest thing I found today, which I'm really excited about, is this old ink bottle, because I don't find these very often. It says Sanford on the bottle, so I'm going to do a little research. I have another Sanford ink at home, but I haven't sold it because it's got a big old crack in it. This one's in great shape, and I'm excited to sell it because the last 2 times I had ink bottles, they sold immediately, and I had other people asking for them. So stay tuned, because this will be going up in my shop very quickly, because I know someone will buy it. What else can I show you? Some tools of the trade. This is the #1 thing I use. I can just easily scrape away, especially on a hill. I can't reach all the way to where the cans and bottles are in here. I'm running into that problem right here, so I'm going to see if there's a way to cave some of this in, because it's beyond my arm's reach. And I don't want to get to the part where I'm actually climbing into it like it's a cave with my head under it, because as you can see, there's rocks up above it. God forbid the whole thing collapsed on me. So I never want to dig under more than an arm's length. I'm very cautious. So yeah, this hand rake is my #1 tool. I also sometimes use a trowel, clippers to clip back roots and other growth that might be in the way. I always use gloves because it's rusty and sharp, and I'd be cutting myself all the time. And I got a tetanus shot a little over a year ago, so I'm good there, but I definitely would not be going as hard with this if I didn't have a tetanus shot. And then, let's see, I have another, and then, I don't know what this is called, but I use this to pick around bottles that are kind of stuck, kind of pry around them until I can get the whole bottle out. And so that's it for right now. Today I'm just focusing on like finding a way to get further into this hole without it being dangerous or anything like that. So I may like start looking for a different spot, or I may try to come at the hole from a different angle, see if there's an easier way to dig down or get the thing to collapse on its own. I also probably won't stay very long because it is hot as balls out today. Anyway, some of you were curious how I did this. That's what it is. One of these days I'll have a car and I can actually get to places that are not in walking distance, especially right now during the pandemic. I'm not taking public transit. But yeah, it's kind of like searching for gold back in the day, right? You look for flakes, and then you search around in the area. You go one direction. If you see if there's more flakes, you know you're going in the right direction. If fewer flakes, you go in the wrong direction. So instead of flakes of gold, I'm looking at pieces of glass that look like they are probably old. And then you start to look at, well, where did these pieces of glass wash out of? Was it where in the river? Directly above where you're finding all those is probably where you're going to find the dump. And that's it for now. Happy Saturday. Stay cool. Bye-bye.